All right, everybody, welcome to another episode here at SCSRA Broadcasting. Tonight, we have the SCSRA Blue Team Alpha Truck Series taking on 150 laps at Bristol Motor Speedway for the first race in the round of 8. 4 drivers will be eliminated next week for our championship race this season as we're coming to an end. But tonight, these folks are short track racing at Bristol. It's sure to be interesting. It's always a tricky track to drive, but these drivers will get something going pretty good here. We are in qualifying right now. We're going to go and head down and see what we can find out there. A couple of drivers out on track right now, so let's see what we can go and see. We have Ryan Gomes out on track right now. And we've got no audio. This is super cool. Wait just a second, folks. There we go. All right, now he's got to find some drivers. All right, Mike Lepicki out there currently. Looks like he's stopping his qualifying run here. He came finished that lap with the 14.749, which puts him in 4th place. Devin Bacino, one of the last 2 drivers to qualify. We have Devin Bacino and Dalton Gibson left. Devin Bacino off pit road. Time to beat right now, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. 14.559 posted by Sharn Hill. First lap is just to get the tires warm, so it is a scrub lap. His first lap coming with a 14.700. Looks like no one else is out there for to qualify. Dalton Gibson is the only one that has not posted a time. As of right now, we have about 4.5 minutes left in the session, but as of right now, Sharn Hill is your current pole sitter at a 14.559. Travis Bennett is on the outside of the first row, 14.629. Third place, we have Eddie Morris. 4th place will be Devin Butchno. 5th place, Mike Lepicki. 6th place, Devin Zimmerman. Travis Burton in 7th. Trey Spears in 8th. Charles Balance in 9th. Josh Mueller in 10th. Justin Bell in 11th. Dave Wright in 12th. Ryan Gomes 13th. Derek Da Silva in 14th. And Dalton Gibson, if he qualifies, will be 5th place tonight. 15th place, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at our points real quick and how this is going to shake down for everybody. Travis Bennett currently in the lead with 2,027 points. The points did reset for the round of 8. down to 2,000 points. Anybody above that had some bonus points that carried over throughout the season. Race wins, things like that. Travis Bennett with a comfortable lead at 2,027. Mathematically, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him in the round of 8. So he's just got to have a strong performance tonight, stay in the top 5, and he'll be good through the round of 8 to the championship. Devin Bocchino 17 points behind in second place with 2,010 points. Joseph Wright, who as of right now looks like he just got into the session. He may be qualifying here in just a moment. He's currently sitting third in points with 2,004 points. Eddie Morris. The last 3 drivers, second, third, and fourth, are all Team Neon here. Eddie Morris with 2,003 points. And Mike Lepicki in 5th place with 2,003 points, tied with Eddie Morris as well. And then Derek Da Silva, Devin Zimmerman, Trey Spears with 2,001 points for Derek and 2,000 for Devin and Trey. These drivers towards the bottom of this list currently in the cutoff line is all Joe Wright all the way down to Trey Spears. There's a 4-point difference between those folks, so it's definitely going to be a race. These guys need to have strong races throughout the next 2 races to be able to advance into the round of 4. Travis Bennett, again, pretty far up there in points. Chances are he's going to be locked in for the championship 4. So we'll have to take a look or we'll just have to pay attention and see what happens there. Got about a minute and a half in the session left while everyone is coming into the race and getting everything set up. We were going to play some music here in the background. We will be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. Drivers are on the track now, ready to get this race started. Tonight's race brought to you by Blue Team Alpha. And Hunterdon Anesthesia Associates. We want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us out throughout this through the league with sponsorships. We wouldn't be here without you all, so thank you all for coming. Anybody out there watching tonight, we do appreciate you dropping by. We do this for you guys, so we do appreciate everybody coming. If you can, do us a favor, like, subscribe, do all the fun things, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we do go live. We do appreciate your support. Without you guys, this racing thing wouldn't really be possible in broadcasting, so we do appreciate everybody here. Sharn Hill, our pole sitter again. Travis Bennett to his outside We will see where these drivers decide to go. The pole sitter does have the option to take the outside line on the initial restart, on the initial start. He's just got to declare it now. So let's see what he does here. He may stay the inside. He likes that inside line. So we'll see what Charnhill does here in a moment. We have about 23 seconds until these drivers are going to start rolling off here. All of our drivers are on the grid. Joe Wright. Let's see if he was able to put down a qualifying lap. I don't think he was able to. So he actually will be starting 15th tonight. It does look like Charnhill was going to take the outside line here for this initial start. If there's no cautions, this may be a pretty quick race. We will have to see. Adjust the brightness here a little bit on this camera. Get our exposure settings correct. Pace car will be making that left-hand turn here off the track here momentarily. Go to our starter cam. This is going to be quick. Pace car marks that hard left-hand turn. And our drivers are off. 150 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway, the last true Coliseum in NASCAR racing. We're watching our leader currently. We're going to go to Travis Bennett. Our leader just bounced off the wall there through 1 and 2. Everyone's staying green. We've got Eddie Morris, Devin Butchno fighting for position here. Devin Butchno just lets Eddie by here. Doesn't want to race too hard yet. In the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you are going to see a head-to-head comparison between the driver we are watching and the current leader. We've got our first caution. What do we have a caution for? Looks like Ryan Gomes has a meatball flag. But I don't know if it was because of this. Huh. That's interesting. I actually don't know what that's for. Come back and take a look at Charles' balance. Okay, there's where it was. Charles Balance gets loose in the corner. It's a quick turnaround. That explains it. All right. Now we know. Got some drivers hitting pit road now. Well, that was interesting. I wasn't really expecting that one that quick, but here we are. These laps are going to go quick. We are at 1 to green right now. Sharnhill decides to take the outside line again. Travis Bennett to his inside. Eddie Morris on the inside of row 2 with Devin Butchno on the outside of row 2. Everyone catches the pace car this time by. Let's go back to our starter cam. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn off the track here. Restarts are decided by the leader in the Geico restart zone. Sharnhill gets a great jump off the line here. Devin Butchno take advantage of that second line or second row being on the outside. Gets around Travis Bennett. Now Devin Butchno's taking the fight to Sharnhill. These two battled it out last season as well here at Bristol for a very thrilling race. Super exciting to watch. That was live on Intensity Broadcasting. If you want to go back and take a look at that. It's all about saving that front right tire here at this track. It does get very warm. That track currently only 79 degrees, so the grip for the cool track is definitely going to help. Devin Butchno looks to be having a little bit of difficulty with keeping the truck straight today. Travis Bennett to the outside, but we have another caution. This one's between Travis Burton and Joe Wright. Go back and take a look at this real quick while everyone's getting lined up. Ooh, Travis just gets wiggly off the corner. Joe Wright nowhere to go. Looks like Justin Bell involved, actually. Justin Bell gets loose off the corner, slams the wall in front of Joe Wright and Travis Burton. What causes that caution? Now, when it comes to these trucks, they do get a little bit loose. We've got to wait for these tires to warm up. Ryan Gomes going to get the lucky dog this time by. Able to go around and get his lap back. Got a couple drivers on pit road. Our stage tonight is going to be at the end of lap 50. You can definitely make it on fuel, but can you make it on tires is the question. We shall see. That'll be our second caution of the evening tonight. Or so far. Let's see where we continue to go. Who knows? Joseph Wright, Dalton Gibson, Charles Balance, Justin Bell, and Ryan Gomes all taking pit stops this time by. Safety truck is out right now. Believe we're going to get 1 to green this time by. Nope, next time. Almost. Being the first of the round of 8, tune in or let us know in chat. Who do you think's going to take this so far? I haven't seen a lot of green flag racing. We've spent about 10 laps under caution so far. But who do you want to win this? Sharnhill currently out there just to play upset. He's not in the, did not advance from the round of 12, was eliminated. He's just out here to prove a point at this point. Showing some great speed so far. Team Neon, as always, towards the front of the pack. We are 1 to go right now. We are in turns 1 and 2. We will be getting the green here momentarily. Field is stacked up. Now Eddie's on the outside behind Sharnhill. It's his turn to get that great jump here. And they're off. Sharnhill, fantastic jump off the line here. Eddie Morris takes advantage of it as well. Not quite the entire start that he wanted, but right to the door of Devin Butchno. Devin's got to play it safe. That outside line is faster, especially when you're on newer tires. You have more room to get to the wall down low. Devin Butchno not able to hold that position with holding that bottom line. He is going to fall back to 3rd place. Eddie Morris now up to 2nd place, hunting down Sharnhill. And we've got another caution. This one between Dave Wright and looks like Josh Mueller. Ooh, Dave Wright makes contact with... It's not between Dave Wright and Josh Mueller. Josh Mueller got a 4X because D. Wright made contact here. You can see his brother Joe Wright in that 82 red and silver Morris Customs truck. Dave Wright, he didn't know he was there, just comes up the track. Another incident behind him as well with Dalton Gibson. Let's see what happens here. Dalton Gibson looks like he was down on the apron, maybe letting cars by, and just kind of loses it going around the corner there. We've got Ryan Gomes, Dalton Gibson, and Dave Wright on pit road currently. Our leader, still Sharnhill, has led every lap of this race so far. We've had a majority of it under caution, though. So, you need to get some green flag racing here, boys. This is short track racing, though. It is expected to have a lot of this, so not too surprising. But at the same time, we definitely want to see some green flag racing. Eddie Morris in 2nd place, Devin Butchno 3rd place, Mike Lepicki and Travis Bennett round out our top 5. Top 10, Trey Spears, Devin Zimmerman, Josh Mueller, Joe Wright, and Travis Burton. So far, our biggest mover of the evening is Joe Wright from 15th place up to 9th place. Field has all caught up. We should get 1 to green this time by. Luckily, these laps under caution only last about the 45 seconds. Unlike last week at Talladega, where they were like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long. We do have our 1 to green. Sharn Hill chooses the outside line again. Eddie Morris to his inside. This is going to give Devin Bucciano a great... I'm sorry, this is going to give Mike Lepicki an opportunity here to get to the outside and get past both Devin Bucciano and Eddie Morris. We're going to head to our starter cam here. Our pace car should be pulling off the track here momentarily, as you'll see in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Pace truck is off, makes that jump down there. And our drivers are off. Once again, Eddie Morris a little bit loose off the start line here. Checks up the entire inside line. Mike Lepicki takes advantage and is up in second place. Eddie Morris now to the outside has Trey Spears fighting for position, able to clear himself up. Trey Spears looks to the inside as well. Eddie Morris back to the wall and is going to have some speed down here. Going to hunt down Mike Lepicki now. Got some separation here between Mike Lepicki and Eddie Morris. Our 4th place driver, Devin Bucciano. Eddie Morris to the inside of Mike Lepicki, trying to get that pass done. It's really hard to pass here on the inside. This track is very hard to pass at. Eddie Morris trying to get around him, but Devin Bucciano and Travis Bennett right there on Mike Lepicki's bumper, waiting to see if Mike Lepicki makes a mistake. Eddie Morris is able to make that pass. Not quite, gets a little bit loose coming off the corner here. Not quite able to make the pass, makes the pass this time by, gets in front of Mike Lepicki. He's going to take back the outside line. Now it's Devin Bucciano's turn to get around Mike Lepicki, with Travis Bennett right behind him. Currently, Sharn Hill has made his exit known. He currently has a 1.3 second lead over Eddie Morris. Eddie Morris is looking to take that to a much smaller number. He will get there in due time. Dalton Gibson currently on pit road. He has a meatball flag currently. Charles Balance also out on track currently. He is almost 10 laps down now. Very easy to get shoved down in this field pretty far, pretty quick. Sharn Hill still our leader. We have another caution here. This one involving Devin Zimmerman and Joe Wright. Looks like Joe just makes contact with the number 36 truck coming off of the corner here. Sharn Hill still your race leader. Eddie Morris second, Devin Bucciano in 3rd place. Able to make that pass right before that caution came out to secure the 3rd place for him. Charles Balance going around to pick up one of his laps. Ryan Gomes on pit road currently. We're on lap 38. Caution's going to come at the end of, or stages at the end of lap 50 here. We have 12 laps until our caution, or until our stage break. Eddie Morris heading down pit road with Joe Wright, Dave Wright, and Devin Zimmerman all head down pit road. Maybe trying to cut this stage. Maybe get some new tires and head back up to the front. However, it's difficult to pass here. So to get through the entire field in less than 10 laps may be a task that a little insurmountable. Interesting strategy here. They may not be looking for the stage points, but come out in front after the stage. This is going to leave Sharnhill on the outside of this start, with Devin Butchno to the inside with Mike Lepicki, third place, and Travis Bennett in fourth place. This is going to give Travis Bennett the outside line in row number 2. Our leader's going to pick the top line, as he has shown every lap or every race or every start so far. Travis Bennett in a unique position here to get the jump with Sharnhill for second place. Let's see if what Travis Bennett can do for this line. Again, Devin Butchno in second place, but he's on the inside. The leader has chosen the outside line. Our field is catching back up now. Go to our starter cam. I'm going to see that pace car make that jump off the racing surface. You should see some of these tracks. This is super interesting how this pace car works. Sharnhill makes the jump here. Travis Bennett able to also take advantage of that to the outside of Devin Butchno. Devin barely clears Travis Bennett. This is the race for the lead. Our stage is coming up here shortly. Five laps to go this time by for our stage. Devin Butchno hot on the trail of Sharnhill. See if he can take away that top spot. Devin Butchno 17 points behind in our current championship standings, behind third place driver Travis Bennett for the standings right now. So every point's going to matter to get him through to the round of 4, to the championship 4. These drivers, neither one of them want Sharn to win, because Sharn then will steal the win and no one will get locked in to next race. You'll have to point your way in besides who wins next week. We've got 2 laps to go. These drivers that recently pit are taking it very easy out there. Devin Butchno slowing down. Now Travis Bennett here to play spoiler for second place here. And that will be our stage. Sharnhill, winner of the stage. Devin Butchno second. Travis Bennett third. Mike Lepicki fourth, and Trey Spears round out your top 5. Eddie Morris, who pit from third place up to 6th place to get some stage points. Josh Mueller, Derek Da Silva, Devin Zimmerman, and Dave Wright round out your top 10 for the stage. You're going to see everybody come down pit road this time to get tires, refuel. The only people you're not going to see, Eddie Morris, Joe Wright, Dave Wright. possibly Ryan Gomes and Devin Zimmerman are all going to stay out. They recently just pit. This is going to shake up the starting order for this stage. Eddie Morris currently in the lead now. Followed by Joe Wright. Everyone heading off pit road. A couple of drive. Devin Zimmerman comes out in front of Sharn Hill off of pit road. Looks like when he pit, he only topped off on fuel and was able to come out in front of Sharn Hill. Sharn Hill will be our first driver that on new tires, followed by Josh Mueller, Devin Butchno, and Travis Bennett. We are going to get the 1 to go or 1 to green next time by. Again, Sharn Hill here this week to play spoiler. Has been eliminated from the playoffs, but showing fantastic speed so far. We are 55 laps into this race with the caution laps. We've got 94 to go this time by. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn off the racing surface. Eddie Morris will be taking our green flag today. Fantastic jump from Eddie Morris. Joe Wright on that inside line. Sharn Hill able to take advantage of Eddie Morris's jump there. Also gets to the outside of Joe Wright. Let's head back and watch this battle here between these two. Sharn Hill's going to be able to get this pass this time around 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. Sharn Hill now looking to go for Eddie Morris. Eddie Morris' favorite track is Bristol Motor Speedway. We heard earlier, or last week, it's one of his favorite tracks. We all know this about Eddie. He goes here every year for the race. Heading back to Travis Bennett, trying to make his way through the field, get around Mike Lepicki here, with Devin Zimmerman and Devin Butchno behind him. All three playoff drivers. Travis Bennett again with the lead in the points currently. Eddie Morris with the 4/10 gap currently over Sharn Hill. Mike Lepicki and Travis Bennett have caught up to Joseph Wright. Mike Lepicki and Travis Bennett almost make contact there off of turns 1 and 2, able to keep it clean. We are watching the battle right now for 4th place between Travis Bennett, Mike Lepicki, and Joe Wright. Travis Bennett not able to quite clear yet. There is that gap between the two drivers, but not quite enough coming off the turns. Travis Bennett being very cordial when coming off that turn and not cutting off the bumper, able to clear that time through, and he takes 4th position, now looking for Joseph Wright. Devin Butchno down to 7th place currently behind Devin Zimmerman. Travis Bennett to the inside of Joe Wright. It's a great run through the corners. Joseph Wright with the outside line, able to maintain pace here. Travis Bennett's going to be able to make this pass. Now Mike Lepicki looking to the inside of Joseph Wright. And contact made. Mike Lepicki into the wall. We saw it live here. See if we can go back and take a look and see what happened here. Mike Lepicki comes up the track. Not quite clear of Joseph Wright. Gets the car restarted and moving. Gets it turned around. Eddie Morris, our current race leader. Sharn Hill second, Travis Bennett third, Joseph Wright fourth, and Devin Zimmerman fifth. Devin Butchno up to 6th place, Dave Wright 7th, Josh Mueller 8th, Trey Spears 9th, and Ryan Gomes rounding out your top 10. The number 46 truck of Mike Lepicki is in between our leader and 2nd place driver right now, Sharn Hill. He will get a drop to the rear once we get one to go. Mike Lepicki heading down pit road currently. Probably go get some damage fixed on that truck. There's a pretty heavy lick into the wall. I believe this is our 5th caution. Sixth caution of the race. No, this would be 5th caution. 6th is the stage caution. Eddie Morris chooses the outside line here. Sharn Hill to his inside. Joseph Wright back to make that jump on the outside line again. Let's see if he's able to make this work and get around Sharn Hill. Head back to our starter cam for this restart. You're going to see this pace car make the hard left-hand turn off of pit road. Eddie Morris, great jump off the line here. Joe Wright able to follow. Let's see if he's able to get around Sharn Hill. Travis Bennett, Devin Butchno also looking to hunt down that position as well. Able to get around Joseph Wright for 2nd position. Joe Wright rides that inside line in front of Travis Bennett here. Travis Bennett to the outside of Joseph Wright. Sharn Hill not letting Eddie get away this time. Or doing everything he can to not let him get away. This is the battle for the lead right now. Between Eddie Morris, Sharn Hill, and Travis Bennett has entered the picture here. Eddie Morris riding that top line like we know him to, like we've known and seen him to do at almost every race. Travis Bennett also kind of into the wall there. Eddie Morris able to get a comfortable gap here between him and Sharn Hill now. We're up to 2/10 now. That right rear and that right front can get pretty hot. Eddie Morris pulling away slowly but surely. Sharn Hill with a fantastic exit off of 2 there. Able to close that gap a little bit, then Eddie Morris takes it back to 3 and 4. Travis Bennett probably just riding along at this point. We are more than halfway through this race. Laps will tick away quick at 15 seconds a lap. We are watching Sharn Hill right now, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. He is running a little bit faster than Eddie right now. Eddie is on older tires at 42 laps, where Sharn Hill's tires are only 29 laps old. That time by much smaller of a gap. But also remember that Eddie's tires, while 13 laps older, a lot of that, at least 10 of those laps were under caution. Our top 3 drivers have kind of checked out. Here's Joseph Wright coming through turns 1 and 2. The driver behind him, Devin Bucino, 2.5 seconds behind Joseph Wright. Joe Wright. One of the two. He'll tell me later if he doesn't like me calling him Joseph. Our leader currently, Eddie Morris still. With Sharn Hill behind him, and that gap between Sharn Hill, Eddie Morris, and Travis Bennett staying steady at 0.2 per position. Eddie Morris kind of into the wall there. Sharn Hill looks to take to the inside line of Eddie. Travis Bennett and Sharn Hill's tires they both pit on the same lap last time, which was 35 laps ago. Sharn Hill looking to the inside of Eddie Morris. Not able to make it through turns 3 and 4. Eddie Morris putting up a fight here. Taps the wall coming off of turn 4. Sharn Hill goes up the track a little bit. Clears himself from Eddie. Eddie now looking to the inside. Travis Bennett to the outside of Eddie Morris. Travis Bennett up to second position here if he clears here. Both get kind of loose coming off of turn 4. Travis Bennett falls a little bit behind Sharn Hill. Both drivers very respectful, not wanting to get cause any incidents. Travis Bennett into the wall there. We've got a caution. Dalton Gibson involved in that one. If we can go back and take a look at what happened. Looks like he just gets loose coming through turns 3 and 4 here. In front of the leaders, but able to gather it up and get back moving again. Head back to our leader. Sharn Hill currently the leader. Travis Bennett in second. Eddie Morris in third. With 57 laps remaining, I imagine they're going to pit now. You can make it on fuel. They're going to have 2 more sets over the wall. So if there is a late stage caution or late caution, they can still take a pit stop and get fresh tires. So the whole field's going to come down this time through. 2 drivers stay out, but there are drivers that are laps down. They're going to take 46 of Mike Lepicki is a lap down. Going to get his lap back right now with the lucky dog. That leaves Dalton Gibson and Charles Balance behind the pace car. Dalton Gibson is 4 laps down and Charles Balance is 7 laps down now. Everyone's going to take new tires, fill up on fuel, and now the playing field is going to be even. Sharn Hill kind of stutters coming off of pit road there. Did Travis Bennett beat him off of pit road? I think so. Maybe not. Almost. He almost had it. Third place is going to be Eddie Morris. Actually, Mike Lepicki is currently in the lead. He's going to take the outside line more than likely. Sharn Hill in second. Travis Bennett in third. Eddie Morris in fourth. And Joe Wright rounding out our top 5. Devin Butchno in 6th place. Dave Wright, 7th place. Devin Zimmerman, 8th place. 9th place, Josh Mueller. And 10th place, Travis Burton rounds out your top 10. Trey Spears currently in 11th. Ryan Gomes in 12th. Derek Da Silva, 13th. Dalton Gibson is 14th. Currently behind the pace truck, is going to get the wave around as soon as they go 1 to green. Charles Balance also going to get that wave around. We are at 1 to green currently. Sharn Hill is your leader. Mike Lepicki right now has a black flag and is at the end of the field. May have been speeding on pit road, something like that made him get a drop to the end. Sharn Hill, fantastic jump off the start here. Joe Wright trying to take advantage of that as well. Not able to. Travis Bennett able to get that gap cleared and is now in 2nd place behind Sharn Hill. Let's head back to our Eddie Morris here. These next 3 drivers, basically all Team Neon here. Eddie Morris, Joe Wright, Devin Butchno, and Dave Wright. All looking to hunt down our leaders here. Travis Bennett, or Sharn Hill, able to pull out a 3/10 gap right now over 2nd place Travis Bennett. It's going to be about saving tires for this long run if they're able to make the long run. If there is a late stage caution, I can guarantee you they're all going to pit again. Our leader out to a half a second lead over Travis Bennett right now. Eddie Morris able to start closing that gap to Travis Bennett. The front of our field is kind of breaking up a little bit here. Here's from 6th place back. Dave Wright in front of this pack. Trey Spears behind him. Dave Wright kind of running the middle line in these corners. Not giving much of an opportunity for passing, but Trey Spears to the outside of Dave Wright. Gives plenty of room to the outside for Trey Spears to run. Trey Spears able to make the pass on Dave Wright. Puts him up to 6th place. Now looking for Devin Butchino. Makes some contact, kind of gets checked up there. Dave Wright back to the inside of Trey Spears. Trying to get this done one more time. The number 92 of Travis Burton right there trying to take advantage as well between these two racing. Able to get to the outside of Dave Wright. Trey Spears now to the inside. Travis Burton getting some great runs off of the corner from running that high line. And he's able to get around Dave Wright. Travis Burton stays to the outside to try to get that run on the number 3 truck of Trey Spears. We've got 41 laps left. These laps are ticking off quick. We are watching the battle for 5th place now between Trey Spears, Devin Butchino. We've got a caution. Eddie Morris. Let's see what happened here. Eddie Morris just gets loose off the corner. Stays down on the apron, locks it down, waits for the field to pass. Yeah, just gets loose off the corner here. Now let's see what these guys do for pit. Do they come back down and get new tires again? It's 39 laps to go. Let's see what Sharn Hill does. Nope, doesn't make it. No one pits here. Fake out was almost worked. Not quite. Dave Wright did head down pit road. He's looking for some new sets of tires here. Going to make his way back through the field. Eddie Morris currently in 13th place. Last car on the lead lap. I'm surprised to see that he didn't take a pit stop here. That's not saying he won't. In the near future, there may be another caution that comes out when these drivers take advantage of that. We've got 38 laps to go. We've completed 112 laps so far. Stay tuned tomorrow night. The SCSRA Dev Sports Cards Next Gen Series here at Bristol as well for the first round and the round of 8 for the Next Gen Series. Tomorrow night's race is going to be 200 laps, stage still at the end of lap 50, so we'll have a 150 lap second stage. Should be interesting. The second race in the round of 8 is going to be Homestead. Homestead for this league has traditionally put on some very clean racing, very good hard racing between these drivers. So looking forward to announcing for that one, as long as we are here from work. Sharn Hill, our current race leader. Travis Bennett in 2nd place. Joseph Wright, 3rd place. Devin Butchino in 4th place. Trey Spears, 5th place. Travis Burton, 6th place. Josh Mueller, 7th. Devin Zimmerman, Ryan Gomes, and Mike Lipicki round out your top 10. This second row behind Sharn Hill and Travis Bennett is definitely going to be dangerous, with Joe Wright and Devin Butchino on that second row. Devin Butchino looking to get that same jump that everyone else has been able to take advantage of so far. And we know Devin is great at saving tires, so he has a real opportunity here if we go green to make an impact. Pace car off the track. Sharn Hill takes the green flag. Travis Bennett not letting him go this time through. Devin to the inside. Travis Bennett to the inside of Sharn Hill. Looking to take that lead away from him. Travis Bennett's been strong all season. Not quite able to do it on the inside line here. Devin Butchno falls behind Joseph Wright, or Joe Wright. Top three right now, Sharn Hill, Travis Bennett, Joe Wright. We've seen Joe do some miraculous things this season, coming from the back of the pack several times in several different races. Here to do it again. Started 15th place tonight after coming into the session right at qualifying. So we're going to consider the first 100 laps of this race as practice for him. But here he is, putting the fight to Travis Bennett. Travis Bennett taps the wall in turns 3 and 4. Allows Joe to catch up and gets around him for second place. Joe Wright has his eyes set on Sharn Hill now. He's got an 0.8 of a gap lead right now over Joseph Wright. Let's see if he's able to close that. Watch that ticker in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen to watch the lap time comparison between these two drivers. Joe Wright, 200ths quicker that time by. That gap is extending between Joe Wright and Travis Bennett. Let's head back down to the 92 of Travis Burton. Currently trying to get around Mike Lepicki right now, with Charles Balance to his inside. Charles Balance currently is 7 laps down. Ryan Gomes now trying to get around Travis Burton, makes the pass. Travis Burton was heavy into the wall there through 1 and 2. We're watching the battle for 9th place right now between Ryan Gomes and Travis Burton. Eddie Morris making his way through the field, currently to the inside of the number 17 car of Dalton Gibson. Gets a big wiggle out of turn 4 again. Has to check up. Saves it and keeps the car rolling straight. Now is behind Dave Wright in 11th place. Ooh, big wiggle off the 36, off the turn there, into the wall right in front of Eddie Morris. Everyone keeps it straight. We're still rolling. Sharn Hill out to a 1.5 second lead right now. Devin Zimmerman back into the wall again. The age of these tires are definitely showing. Sharn Hill has checked out. 1.7 second lead. There's a significant gap between Joe Wright and Travis Bennett as well. Travis Bennett now trying to hold off Devin Butchino. Devin needs as many points as he can get, trying to get this pass on Travis Bennett. Again, Sharn Hill has had great speed all night long. We've got 15 laps to go, 14 laps to go in this race. Sharn Hill is going to catch lap traffic here momentarily. We've got a caution. This is between Devin Zimmerman, Eddie Morris, and Josh Mueller. No, maybe just Josh Mueller lost control. Go back and take a look. Yep, just loses control of the truck. Coming off of turn 4. If he kept it down the apron, that probably wouldn't have come out. That probably scared the heck out of the number 17 of Dalton Gibson. We're on board with Dalton Gibson right now. Ooh. That's always scary to see that car coming back up the track. Our current leader, Sharn Hill, does not pit this time by. However, lots of drivers behind him did. Ryan Gomes up to 3rd place. The car behind him, Devin Butchno, currently on pit road with Travis Bennett. With new tires, these drivers should be able to make quick work of this. Eddie Morris on pit road. There's a bunch of really fast guys taking the pit to get these tires late in the race with 11 laps to go. Sharn Hill currently in 1st place. Joe Wright in 2nd place. Joe Wright was on pit road. And just how the timing worked, looks like Joe Wright also just took a pit stop, which is going to put Ryan Gomes up in 2nd position. You have Dave Wright, Travis Bennett, Devin Butchno. Travis Bennett's going to be the first car on new tires. Devin Butchno in 2nd, or the 2nd car on new tires, both 4th and 5th place, respectively. Dave Wright is on 20 lap newer tires ahead of Sharn Hill and Ryan Gomes. We've got 10 laps left to go in this. We're going to get the 1 to green next time by. Sharn Hill is going to take the outside line as normal. As ever, we've seen every driver do tonight that's restarted this race. The outside line is the fastest with 46 lap old tires. Is he going to be able to maintain pace here? Is he going to spin the tires? So many questions. You see Dalton Gibson get held up there at the end of pit lane. Travis Bennett trying to get a little bit of heat in those tires. We're going to watch this. This is going to be interesting. Again, Travis Bennett, Sharn Hill, Ryan Gomes on 46 lap, 47 lap old tires. Travis Bennett on new tires. Huge checkup on the outside line. Caution is back out. We saw all kinds of calamity there on that outside line. Sharn Hill maybe doesn't go when he normally did. Other people kind of expected him to go earlier. That's not on the leader. That's on the rest of the field for anticipating when he's going to go. This is going to put some drivers towards the back of this pack again. Let's take a look at what happened here. We're on board with Devin Butchno, who just gets looped by the 3 truck. Eddie Morris involved as well. The whole field checks up in front of him. Let's see if we can go on board with some of these drivers and see what happened. Let's go on board with Travis Bennett. Sharn Hill just didn't go when he normally does. Again, that's not on the leader, that's on the following car. Stacks up the entire field. That puts Devin Bucciano back down to 9th place. Sharn Hill, dominating performance tonight, has led 106 of 150 laps. We should get the one to green this time by, but being this late in the race, iRacing may decide that they want to wait to do the one to green until it's going to be a green-white checkered, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Green-white checkered for everybody if you don't know. We're going to get the green flag. 15 seconds later, because these laps tick by so quick, we are going to get the white flag and checkered after that. Your leader, Sharn Hill, is on 52-lap old tires. Ryan Gomes, also on 52-lap old tires. Travis Bennett, 7-lap old tires. Dave Wright, 32-lap old tires. And Mike Lipicki on new tires as well at 7 laps. This is going to be interesting because Travis Bennett is going to be on the inside line behind Ryan Gomes, who's going to have to take this start gingerly because of his tires. Travis Bennett is going to look to play upset here for Sharn Hill, who has had a dominating performance tonight. We're going to keep it on our lead cars here, but this brings Devin Bucciano down to 10th place, who was in the hunt to win this race tonight after that last pit stop. Unfortunately, things happen. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn. We're going to stay with this camera to get as much visibility on the field as we can. Sharn Hill with a great jump off the line. Ryan Gomes not able to make that same jump. Dave Wright to the outside of Ryan Gomes. We're going to get the white this time by. You can see the speed that Travis Bennett has, not able to take advantage of it. Contact between the 46 truck and white flag is out. We're going to get the checkered this time by. That's going to be Sharn Hill's race. Dominating performance tonight from Sharn Hill. Able to take the win. Dave Wright in second. Travis Bennett third, Ryan Gomes fourth, Devin Zimmerman fifth, Devin Bucciano sixth, Travis Burton seventh, Joe Wright eighth, Derek Da Silva ninth, Josh Mueller 10th, Eddie Morris 11th, Trey Spears 12th, Mike Lipicki 13th, Dalton Gibson 14th, Charles Bounce 15th, and Justin Bell out at lap 15 of this race. We're going to keep it here with our leader. Travis Bennett will be our first person we talk to tonight. Unfortunately, Sharn Hill is kind of blinking here, so not getting his full burnout and the full effect of the smoke here that I'd like to see. Not the race that some of these drivers wanted. Let's take a look between these last couple of drivers here. Eddie Morris involved in this. Looks like the 46 and 3 are battling it out. 46 loses it in front of Eddie, and Eddie gets dropped down in the field down to 11th place right across the line. Not quite across the line, but close enough. close enough for it to hurt. That's between the 46 truck and the number 3. See if we can go and take a look and see what happened with these drivers. Looks like Mike Lepicki just gets into the corner a little too hot, makes contact with the 3 truck, who then comes back down on the number 46. I don't know if it was intentional. There was definitely some netcode involved there. Let's go to Mike Lepicki's camera here on board. Tries to make the same line work. It's just not going to when there's a car up there. When there's another truck up there, you can't run the same line. You've got to run the bottom. And that's our finishing order tonight. Let's get our 3rd place driver down here. And that's Travis Bennett. Travis, this is David up in the booth. You got me?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, tough race tonight. Sharn Hill with an absolutely dominating performance. You were there all night, though, looking to take advantage as soon as you could. Last lap, or caution late in the race, brings it out to a green-white checkered. Then there was that, second to last restart. Looks like maybe Sharn, you anticipated the jump. Something happened there and caused a huge checkup in the field. That kind of sums up the end of the race, but how'd the rest of it go for you?
Oh, hanging on for dear life, man. These things are tough to drive here. I'm not sure what's up with either it's the setup or what, but I was just hanging on for dear life. I was legit just trying to tiptoe around the track and just be there for the end.
Definitely a tough race. We saw lots of seasoned drivers lose control tonight. So all kinds of stuff going on here at the end of this race. Homestead is next on the schedule. You're pretty much locked in when it comes to points, especially after coming home in 3rd place tonight. What's the plan for Homestead?
I'm not 100% sure. Still trying to fight the nerves right here. We just got done at Bristol, man.
I get it, man.
Oh, yeah. Homestead's definitely something I've been having circled since I started this league. I seen it on the schedule, and I was like, I cannot wait. Put it this way, I already got a special paint scheme and cup ready for that track.
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the replay now for that second to last restart, man. It was getting late in the restart zone, and I remember seeing the green flag, and I thought he was just waiting on the green flag. And I got hit from behind after I hit the leader, which is a shame that happened, man, because I was locked in. It was in a good position up top, fresh tires, ready to try to give him a run for his money.
It definitely would have been a fantastic run there at the end. The huge difference in tires would have been interesting for sure. Unfortunately, just not able to make it. But Travis, before I get you out of here, congratulations again on 3rd place. You're pretty much locked into the championship 4 at this point. But I know that Homestead is, you're looking forward to it. So we're looking forward to talking about that or seeing you next week. Before I get you out of here, though, sir, anybody you want to thank out there?
I want to thank you for broadcasting this race, man. It's awesome. Just glad we get to do it, and want to just thank everybody that ran tonight. It could have been a lot worse. We see league races that run this exact same trucks at Bristol, and it is a caution fest from you can't get any runs in. And the fact that we got quite 3 or 4 good decent runs in without cautions, it really speaks volumes. I know we only had 15 people, but man, it's a good solid 15 people. That's what we had tonight.
Oh, we definitely do appreciate it. We try to put on the best product we possibly can. Bristol typically is a good race, especially later in the season as people fall off because they, don't want to race anymore. But those dedicated folks that do come out usually make this race pretty good.
Absolutely.
All right, Travis, thanks for joining us tonight. Congratulations on 3rd place again. And hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow up here.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yep, no problem. That was our 3rd place driver, Travis Bennett. Let's get our 2nd place driver down here, Dave Wright. You got me?
Yeah, what's up, Dave?
Hey, good evening, sir. From a kind of mid-pack starting point, ran towards the back most of the field up to second place to finish this race. How did it happen? How'd you get here?
Yeah, qualifying was bad, hit the wall on the second lap, so started in the back there, and then I mean Bristol's always kind of a mess. You can kind of time it up to when the tires get a little bit too hot. Someone's either going to self-spin, get a little squirrely, and if people aren't given room, it tends to get a little bit hairy. So this one, not a lot of long run cycles on the tires. And then how'd I get there at the end? Just kind of matching up good strategy. I pitted on like the second or third to last caution. I think there were 40 laps left, and it was literally into a 10 or 11 lap run of tires, and I switched tires again. So I think that helped me out because there was a couple more cautions where, or that, especially that last, the one before the last one, where everybody pitted there. So making decisions, I knew I was in decent shape there, even with how much laps were left on my tires. That was good.
Definitely a good strategy call on your part. Coming from back of the field up to second, it was just a matter of survival, and definitely there to make it at the end of the race. Driver with very few incident points compared to the rest of the field. So congratulations on that. But next week, Homestead. How are we looking for Homestead?
Homestead will be fun, man. I'm just upset. I was traveling for work last week and then a couple of times this season. So not the playoff season I had imagined made the playoffs, but obviously with Talladega last week, would have loved to be here and get in, and this run would have done some wonders. But Homestead I like, man. It can be fun there. It depends on a lot of the track conditions, whether we're running at night or during the day. I don't know what the time is, but yeah, it'll be fun. I don't mind that one at all. I like the mile and a half, and it's cool with the trucks.
Yeah, usually puts on a good show here with the SCSRA, that's for sure. Well, glad you were able to make it this week, Dave. We do want to congratulate you on your second place run tonight. Before I get you out of here, anybody you want to thank out there?
I want to thank you, man. SCSRA, all the admins, obviously, great league. Always awesome. Thank my teammates, Devin, Eddie, Joe as well, right? And then obviously all of their sponsors, whether it's Dev Sports Cards, whether it is Morris Customs, all of the ones that support not only our team but the league sponsors as well. It takes a lot to keep this running. And then always obviously a shout out to Tammy Strong, running that car. I've had it on a couple different interviews this season, not as many as I'd like, but we're getting it out there with a couple different paint schemes. So
all right. That was our second place driver, Dave Wright. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep. That was our second place driver. Let's bring our winner down here, Sharn Hill, in that number 5 ghost truck. Sharn, you got me? I heard you there briefly. Are you there?
Hello.
There we go. There's Sharn. Playing upset tonight to take the win away from these other playoff drivers.
I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't. I see the thing lit up, but I can't hear you.
Well, I can hear you. Hang on.
Hold up. Wait, try it again.
You got me?
Yeah, I can't hear you at all.
What is happening here? All right. So what we're going to do, hang on a second here, Sharn. Two seconds, folks. 2 seconds.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna just. Okay, cool. Perfect.
All right. So what we're going to do, folks, is I'm just going to type out the question to him real quick while I'm talking. But definitely able to take home the win here. Let me type this out real quick. All right, I asked him, walk us through the dominating race and stealing the win from the other playoff drivers. So we're going to hear from Sean now.
So, I don't know. Like last season, Bristol won the truck race, and at first won there with the cup race, and then it got taken back because of a stupid mistake. I make a lot of stupid mistakes, man. I really do. But I guess there's something about my driving style. As far as tonight goes, it was kind of loose for everybody. And when I train on iRacing, I use the sprint car, modulating the throttle, keeping your foot in the gas, all that. And I think that really came in handy with the truck and track combination. So the hard work pays off. I'm glad. I got lucky. I made a really stupid mistake. I make a lot of stupid mistakes, like I said earlier, but ended up paying off one. Those guys are really, really fun to race with. Travis, Devin, Eddie, racing up front. It was cool. So I wouldn't say I dominated. I feel like Travis was a little bit quicker on the longer runs. Luckily, we really didn't have any. It seemed like right when the tires were about to give up for me, especially the rear tires, caution came out and I got bailed out by being able to replace the tires when I needed. So I got a little bit lucky, more than dominant, I feel like.
All right. And our next question to Sharon Hills. You missed the playoffs this season, but able to take the win. Congratulations on the win tonight. Next week, we're headed to Homestead. Will you be there to try and sweep the round of 8?
I'm going to read this. Hold up. Yeah, so fun story. I made the playoffs for both, but Kansas, for some reason, I would try to log in, and it wasn't letting me load the sim on Tuesday and Wednesday night. Come to find out, Kansas was corrupted. I had to reinstall it, but I didn't figure that out until a week later. And then Talladega, I hate restrictor plate racing, so I just missed that week. But as far as Homestead goes, yeah, I'll be there. Won the truck race at Homestead last week too, last season too. Hopefully, have the same kind of luck next week. I wish the errors that I had with the computer and whatnot didn't happen, because back-to-back tracks that I'm really good at would have came in handy. It could have potentially got me into the Final Four, at least for the trucks. But, I mean, it's life. So, keep pushing, try to win as many races as I can, lead as many laps as I can, and, have fun on the way.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations on your win tonight. Before you get out of here, anyone you want to thank out there?
Long list. So, Kelly really helped me out when I decided to get back into iRacing. I took a long hiatus before last season.
Not sure what happened. Sharn has left the building. All right, well, he may have just logged out or computer crashed, something like that. I'm not sure what happened. But that's going to be it for us tonight. We do appreciate everyone dropping by tonight to watch this race. Again, if you have not done so already, like, subscribe, do all the fun things. Want to congratulate Sharn Hill again on his win tonight. We look forward to seeing what he's going to do tomorrow night here for 200 laps in the next gen cars. Completely different run. It should be interesting. We do appreciate y'all tonight. You have a good rest of your evening, and we will see you in the next one.